your next goal, the end of the month goal. What is your goal for the end of the month? Whatever your goal is for the end of the month, it needs to be written down. You need to see it in your calendar. You need to see it on your phone. I talked about it the other day. Make your screensaver something that you're on your phone or your lock screen, something that you want to see every single time you pick up your phone, because we're always on our phone. So whatever it is, I have my vision board on as my lock screen. And no, I don't have everything that's on my vision board there, but I showed you guys the other day that it has quotes that I need to read every single day. It has a picture of my kid. It has a picture of my grandmother, that she's an inspiration to me. Those are things that every time I pick up my phone, I want to see those. I want to see I am 200K. And I put a date there because I need that date. I need to know when I'm going to accomplish that by, because as we know, that otherwise a goal without it written down, is just a wish, that we are just wishing for something. So write it down and make it applicable, make it, and then, you make that your plan for you to move forward and what you're going to accomplish. So stick it on your bathroom mirror. I am 4K by 11:30:15. Put it in your car, put it in your calendar. You get the point. Put it somewhere, have it written down. You want short-term goals, you want long-term goals. Your vision board, vision sheet, as Paul keeps saying, don't make it this big, pretty, non-income producing period where you're spending 4 hours trying to get it done. No, put it on a piece of paper. Do it on Pic Collage. Just do something so you have it, that it's there, it's a visual, it's documented, if you will. But it's there for you to see. So you know what you're working towards. You know your why. You can see your why. It's a reminder when those, those samples gone bad, as some of us might say, or if somebody just, we keep getting a lot of no thank yous, not right nows type of things, that's when you need to use that vision board. That's when you need to use those goals. That's when you need to remember, this is my why. This is why I'm doing it. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I am continuing to meet those goals, continuing to accomplish my why, to continue going while you're doing what you're doing. So let's see. Let me see what else I haven't covered. Just basically the basics in reaching out to someone. I just wanted to just say, you're building a rapport with people, and you're not always talking about Thrive with people. That absolutely that you want to get out of your comfort zone and talk about Thrive with people, but building that rapport, talking to somebody at the grocery store, talking to someone at the post office, wherever it is that you're at. If you're sitting next to someone at a soccer game, you're going to talk to them just about life. And, the more you smile, the more you have good eye contact with them, the more that you have a smile in your voice, it makes people want to keep talking to you. And, you can get that conversation to go to where you want to add in, or where it's a nice spot to add in to talk about the Thrive experience and what it's done for you. Share your story. Little tidbits go a really, really long way. And always to remember, you have a lot of tools that are there for you that you're going to be using. That yes, your story, yes, you are building that rapport and building that relationship and talking to those people, but know in your back pocket, it's not your job per se to share everything with them. That's where our information funnel comes into play. That's where getting them hooked up with a Facebook fan page, sending them the 24-hour recorded call, and getting their free account set up, and attaching your referral link to it, and getting them on the phone, right? This is where we're going. We're going to talk about getting people on the phone. Guys, this is huge. We talked about it on our team call last night. Beth has been talking about it like crazy all over the place, and I have been saying it too, but this is the deal. We wouldn't be saying it if it didn't work. That there's only, as Emily said last night, there's only so much that you can relay to people via text, email, or Facebook Messenger. You have to use your voice. That's why voice recordings have been so impactful. You know, that a lot of us did that last Sunday, that we sent out voice recordings and we got a bigger response. Why? Because people heard our voice. They don't want to just read our words. They want to hear our voice. So get them on the phone. Get them on a three-way call. There's lots of different ways to use a three-way call. You can do a troubleshooting call, a detox call, a day 2 sampler call, potential customer, potential promoter, current customer, customer referral. There are tons of reasons why to get people on the phone, and there's no reason why not to get them on the phone, honestly. So you get them on the phone and we talk, and we are adding that third-party validation, and we are helping you to accomplish whatever goal it is that you want to accomplish. First and foremost, to make people excited, get people excited about their Thrive experience or about their potential Thrive experience. 5 minutes, that's all we need. If you can't find someone in your upline, if you can't get me on the phone, if you can't get your sponsor on the phone, or Beth, or Blair, or Elise, or Abby, if you can't get any of us to get on the phone because we're on other three-way calls, then you use a 24-hour recorded call. That we have a brand new promoter that's on our team, and I was super impressed with him yesterday. I was talking to him on his welcome call, and he said, well, I'm just going to use a 24-hour recorded call if I can't get a hold of you. And I was like, exactly. That he already got it. By using that 24-hour recorded call, it's easy. You're listening to the CEO, and you don't need to set up a time. Now, I'm not saying don't use me, don't use your sponsor, don't use one of our leaders. Absolutely, you want to do that. But if you're going to be talking to someone multiple times on the phone, one of those times, one of those exposures can be the 24-hour recorded call. And then another time you can get me on the phone. Another time, you know, maybe it's a troubleshooting call, you want me on the phone. But maybe another time you're talking about potential promoter. Well, maybe the 24-hour recorded call would be a great entry into talking about becoming a promoter. So just think about the different ways that you can use the phone. I don't want you to have an excuse to not use the phone. If you're not using the phone, I'll be real, you're probably not growing, right? That maybe you're stuck. And maybe you're just stuck because you're not getting people on the phone. It's not the answer to everything, no. It's not. It's everything all together, but that piece is huge. So if you're not using three-way calls, start using them. But it all boils down to this, that we want to be streamlined. As we heard on Shiloh's call, for those of us that listen to the recording or the live call, which I hope that's everybody that's listening to me right now, that you have listened to Shiloh's 90 Days to 200K. Awesome call. She was real. She was upfront. She was straightforward. There was no, saying things that weren't really going to be applicable. And one of the things that she said is you need to streamline your business. You streamline your business, you're going to grow your business. And that's why we're talking right now today. That's why I came to you. I don't want you to be stressed about what you're doing. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with what you're doing. I don't want you to be thinking that you have to be in all these different directions all at the same time. Streamline, think simple. We are the Thrive Experience. We are Lavelle. We are simple. Our 3 easy steps are simple. Our information tunnel is simple. And our 3-3-2-1 is simple. Everything about this business is simple, and don't complicate it. So use that 3-3-2-1 every day. Follow up with people. It's key. It's critical. It is the way you're going to grow your business. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Trials, they're effective, and it's simple. You put them in a bag, you send them out. Then we talk about effective trials, right? We don't just want to throw them at people and say, have fun, which we, of course, will talk more about that if anybody needs to know more about effective sampling. And just staying plugged in. That, like I said at the beginning, that I don't want you to be overwhelmed and feel like you have to be on every call, but I want you to stay plugged in. 3 calls minimum a week, minimum. That you need to be listening to to our leaders. You need to be plugged in and helping yourself. The more that you listen on these calls, the more you're going to build your confidence, the more you're going to be excited about the Thrive experience, the more you're going to be able to use the verbiage and the language and help it to just kind of roll off your tongue when you're talking to people. So you need to stay plugged in. Absolutely 100%. And just continue to use those tools. Continue to use your sponsor and your upline leaders. We are all here for you. We want nothing more than for you to do what you want to do. What you have written down as your goals, your why, I want that for you. And I have told so many of you that I want your why and your goals more than I want it for me. And I'm not just saying that, I mean it. That I am in this to truly help others live the life that they deserve. And that is you. That is everybody that has made the decision to join our team. You're here for a reason. You could be in a million different places, but you have chosen to join Le-Vel and to join the Thrive experience, and you have joined Team Consistency. And I want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'm 100% committed to you and helping you in whatever way that you need. So with all that to be said, the last thing I want to say is I've talked to some people that have said that they feel that they're getting caught up in all of the competition of someone's doing this and I'm not doing this. Don't worry about it. It's all about you. It's about your goals, right? It's about getting people that you know and don't know on the Thrive experience, that you want to help change people's lives. You want to help to make their lives better. You want to help them to sleep better. You want to help them to have that reduction in aches and discomforts. You want them to feel better and be more patient. And maybe you want to help them with their financial goals and their struggles that they have right now. And you have all of that. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else's goals are, vision is, what they're accomplishing. Yes, it's encouraging. Yes, it can be exciting to watch other people. But I want you to just think about how your personal business is growing and to stay focused on that and to not get caught up in what everybody else is doing. That's not going to necessarily help you. So the very last thing I want to say is I want to leave you with a quote that's on my lock screen that some of you maybe have seen, but it's something that I feel would hopefully help a lot of you, that maybe you can add it to your lock screen, and it kind of goes along with what I just said. And I'm going to read it so I don't mess it up. But it says, don't let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your inner voice. And that was Steve Jobs. Don't let other people's business building, don't let other people's activity, don't let the naysayers that are out there, don't let those negative people that are in your life telling you, well, this is just a hobby. Why are you spending your time doing this? Don't let all of that get into your inner voice. You know your why. You know why you're doing this. Go do it. Go do it the best that you can, and know that we are all here to help you and to support you and want nothing but the best for you. So that's all I have to say, just in a short 29 minutes or whatever. Yes, 29 minutes. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.